The Sorcerers of Tund, worshippers of the light side of the Force, or an offshoot of the old Sith religion? Just who were these mysterious Force wielders? Let's unpack this lore. The Sorcerers of Tund were first introduced in the Legends novel Lando Calrissian and the Mind Harp of Sharu, when Lando encountered the last living sorcerer, Rokur Gepta, during his search for the titular Mind Harp. In Legends, the sorcerers were the descendants of a group of Sith priests exiled from Korriban over 27,000 years before the Battle of Yavin. Their belief in the unity, that there is no light or dark side to the Force, and that everything is one, was considered heretical. Eventually, these exiles made their way to the outer rim planet of Tund, a planet that was home to a powerful vergence in the Force. These exiles remained largely isolated on Tund and stayed out of the major conflicts between the rest of the Sith and the Jedi. Occasionally, additional groups of Sith refugees would find their way to safety on Tund. Sometime around 4200 BBY, these groups coalesced into the Sorcerers of Tund. For around 200 years, the Sorcerers maintained their predecessors' belief in the balance and the unity. But during the time of the Great Sith War, a powerful and vicious adept named Karnak Tetsu took control of the group and pushed them back into the use of dark powers. In 5 BBY, a croak, I don't know what that is. In 5 BBY, a croak named Rokur Gepta was accepted into their order as a disciple. He was a quick learner and even invented many techniques on his own. And once he learned all that he could, Gepta detonated a biological warhead that killed all the other sorcerers and turned Tund into a wasteland. Gepta himself was killed 2 years later by Lando, ending a legacy that lasted nearly 30 millennia. In canon, much less is known about the Sorcerers of Tund. Rather than being a group of former Sith, they instead worship the light side of the Force, which they still refer to as the Unity. While dark sorcerers do exist, they're considered apostates and are rejected and banished by the rest of their order. In 382 BBY, Adept Tarna Miak was the representative for the Sorcerers of Tund in the Convocation of the Force. During that meeting, he demonstrated control over flames with the Force, but it's unknown if this ability is common to the sorcerers or something unique to Adept Miak.